Well, what is up, my amazing, awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be on what do they say about you? You know, all the vibes. So we have 6 piles here today. Let's get into it. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 4. Pile number 5. I like the texture. And pile number 6. So these are the 6 piles. Pick whichever one you would like. Please watch the entire video as well. And yeah, let's get into it. Mwah. What is up, my amazing, awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be on what do they say about you? Okay, so when they're talking to their friends, family, even themselves, what are they saying about you? Okay, let's get straight into the video. Sending love and light. I love you. Okay, pile 1, you guys chose this really pretty shell thing. I know I said I was gonna fix the lighting. I tried, y'all. It's not working. If you guys have any tips, let me know. Okay, so your song is Wrong by Laquelle. Girl, my mood changed when you walked through the door. Before you came, it was tears on the floor. You did me wrong. Now you're gonna tell me you done with my time. Now, I get the energy that this person is one of those people where let's say they got their heart broken in grade 3, and I can see them being like a grown man or a grown person, whatever gender, and they still don't trust anyone because someone broke their heart in grade 3. You've heard those things, you know, where they will just be toxic, manipulative, all that stuff, and they're like, I'm sorry, my grandma passed away like a decade ago and it still hurts me. And I'm not invalidating, you know, those experiences. I just get the vibe where they will find any excuse except, you know, admitting that they're in the wrong. But now, yeah, this person is saying that you did them wrong. They are upset. When they talk about you, they say that you did them wrong. They talk about how when you guys first met, everything was so good. It's giving Mr. and Miss Smith for some reason. You know, when they first met, there was all the sparks, it was fire. And then as soon as they got together, things just became very boring and very stale. Now, I don't know if it's the same thing. I just get the energy where, yeah, you guys met and they're saying their mood changed. You know, before you came, there were tears. Like I said, they were hurt before. I just get the vibe that their grandma passed away, or their grandpa, parents, or yeah, someone broke their heart when they were like freaking 9 years old. And that's how they were feeling. They felt very hopeless. They weren't really believing in love. They weren't really trusting of anybody, and you changed all that. And then it says you did me wrong. Now you're going to tell me you're done with my time. So maybe you were talking to them and you realized actually they are toxic and you don't want to talk to them, or you just lost interest. I can just see you changing your mind, and they're like, what? You changed your mind? Like, bro, you can change your mind, you know. Like, if you are busy having the devil's tango and you aren't enjoying it, you can say, stop, I don't like this, like, let's stop, you know. You could be a Pisces as well. You could be, this could be a Gemini that you're talking about. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Yeah. So yes, you changed your mind, and they talk about how they are really upset. Your channeled message says, I know I said some nasty things about you, but it's just because I really fell for you and then you switched up on me. My friends say I'm overreacting, but I don't know if I am. Loyalty is important to me, and I don't know if I can trust you or anyone else for that matter. And then I wrote scornful in brackets. So this is the letter this lighting, annoying. But yes, they are saying some mean things about you. I feel like they are just very upset, and they probably don't mean a lot of the stuff that they're saying. It's just in the heat of the moment. When they do talk about you, it really is like either or. Like either first they're talking about how much they like you, how everything's going so well, or they're busy saying, oh, like, you know, fuck them, they were so rude to me, like I did everything for them, I cared about them, and now they just stopped talking to me, like what did I do wrong, you know, all that stuff. Maybe you realized your worth and you were like, you know what, I'm not talking to this Dusty anymore. Like, call them by their birth name, Dusty, okay? Dusty. And you were like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. You realized your worth and you didn't want to talk to them, and they cannot deal with that fact. They wanted to be the one to break up with you. They wanted to be the one to, you know, stop talking to you, but you were the one that started being distant. So, thank you, Spirit, for being here. What do they say about pile 1? What do they say about pile 1? Oh, so many cards. It's fine. Okay, so the first card we have is this princess card, okay? So they could mention like how you're kind of like, I don't know, spoiled, or they say that you act like a princess. Maybe you don't have your license, so you're a passenger princess. But yeah, I can see them talking about like you're very privileged and that type of stuff. It can be seen as a negative connotation, but I also do think that it goes back to them saying like their mood changed when you walked through the door. So when they first saw you, they saw you as this princess, this empress, you know. They talk about how when they first met you, there were sparks flying. I'm gonna make a video on how they felt when they first met you, because this person felt so many things. They just felt like, oh, so many things. They really, really fell for you. We have iPod. Do you listen to your iPod to relax before bedtime? So they are listening to a lot of music right now, and I could even see them like talking about how I don't know, they could be a fan of J. Cole. I'm hearing that. I feel like they're one of those people that analyze J. Cole's lyrics like super intensely, you know. And no shade, no tea, but like sometimes it's not that deep. And I get the sense that that's what they're busy doing right now. They could be a SoundCloud rapper. Bro, all these songs I got from SoundCloud, so you know. Yeah, they could be a SoundCloud rapper, or like they're busy writing something about you, or I see them, you know, talking about you and trying to sound all woke and profound. Like I can see them saying, you know, like the thing about love is it's only real when da 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 da. I don't know. But I can see them trying to be like the next J. Cole, the next I don't know, big rapper, or they're trying to become like a famous quote. And then we have keeping it clean. Is cleaning your room a good way to forget about your troubles? So they are trying to forget about their troubles. They will do anything but try to think about you. They will listen to music. They will, you know, turn their anger and pain into something creative. They are cleaning. They're doing that type of stuff. Then we have this card. So part of them does feel like you guys might get back together. They do feel like, yeah, I think they still have hope that you guys might get back together. It's one of those things where, you know, certain couples, they're always on and off. They break up for a week, then they get back together, and they're like, oh my god, like they're horrible. And then you guys get back together and it's like, my Pookie Bear, you know. So it could be one of those things, and yeah, that's how they talk about you. Yeah, whiplash from the mood swings. We have this best friends card. So they say that they still want to be, okay, wait, I need to fix this light. Okay, I think I fixed the lighting because that was bothering me. Anyways, they do think that you guys are gonna get back together. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, they see you as being their best friend. They really care about you. We have snarks and quiet. So sometimes they think it's funny what you guys went through, and then other times they get very upset about it. Yeah, they're really nervous to talk to you again. I feel like they're just worried that if they come and they say I'm sorry, like they don't want to come off as like being a pussy, being like a chicken, you know. Yeah, anyways, that's what I got for pile 1. I love you, and let's get into pile number 2. What is up, pile number 2? You guys chose this really pretty shell thing. Okay, super gorgeous. Let's get into it. So what I was busy hearing is this person saying like, don't worry about it, like I got it all settled, like you don't need to stress about it. You could definitely be dating this person. Now this will only resonate for some of you, but I can see them like they bought a ring and you're wondering like, are they gonna propose, yes or no? I'll make a video on are they gonna propose, because I can definitely see them proposing. Or if you're thinking, oh, they forgot my birthday, they forgot our anniversary, they didn't. They're busy planning something. They're really excited and they can't wait to let you you know, just see what they've been up to, what they've been planning. So if you've been worried about them acting all distant or cold, it's really not you. They are busy working on something for you, a big pretty surprise. I'll make a video. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying, but I'll make a video on like what are they planning. But yeah, they do care about you, and yeah, okay, you don't have to worry about them, I don't know, saying anything bad about you. Your song is Cold Cold Man by Saint Motel. Oh my love, I know I am a cold cold man, quite slow to pay you compliments, but baby, don't you go over analyze. I can put your doubts to rest. You're the only one worth seeing right next to you. This is such a nice upbeat song. I really do love it so much. It's like na 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 na. Why am I like losing my train of thought? So yes, they could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus, and they just seem very stone cold. They don't really show a lot of emotion, and you're just wondering, similar to similar to my last video where yeah, they just don't express their feelings a lot. So yeah, they're slow to pay you compliments, but they do think you're very attractive. Or if they haven't made the first move, it's not because they're not interested, it's because they just don't know how to do it. They want to be respectable. I get the energy where it could definitely be a cultural thing where if they were to ask you out, they first need permission from your parents, or you know, if they're busy courting you, there's just a procedure, there's a way to do it, and they don't want to do it the wrong way. They don't want to ask you out in the wrong way. They don't want to make the first time that time, you know. So it's like, okay, they haven't kissed you and you're like, why haven't they kissed me? And it's because they want to wait for the right time. They don't want it to be a rush thing. They don't want your first time to be you know, like freaking on your bed while your parents are like still in the other room. They want it to be a special thing, and that's what they talk about. They say that they're busy planning something for you, and they hope you like it. Your channeled message: don't doubt my feelings for you because I get mad when you think I don't like you. Can't you see it? I only text you, talk to you, I look forward to seeing you, and you brighten my day. I just don't like pet names. So yes, they're literally saying, don't doubt my feelings, I like you. And maybe you could be someone that gets very insecure sometimes, and they can tell. Or sometimes you get very nervous around them. And they're just like, look, I like you. Like, you don't have to worry about, you know, my feelings changing for you. I do like you. I do want to be with you. Just like, hold on a second, you know. Yeah, they get a bit annoyed when you think they don't like you. Let's see, because sometimes you talk to them and maybe you say bro and they're like, I'm not your bro, like stop putting me in the friend zone, like I like you. And they don't like pet names. But yeah, pile number 2, if this person is only texting you, they only want to see you, they are just putting in effort for you, it means they like you, you know. I know sometimes it's difficult to tell if someone likes you or not, but it's so easy to tell when it's someone else, you know. Like if your friend has a crush, you're like, oh my word, it's so obvious. But then when it comes to you, it's like, I don't know. Spirit, what do they say about pile 2? What do they say about pile 2? What do they say about pile 2? Ooh, so many cards. Alrighty, so we have this card over here. It's basically them being super enthusiastic. I just get the sense that they've been planning something for so long and they can't wait for you to see it. Like, literally look at this person and then they end up together. Okay, you guys are definitely going to end up together. They are going to ask you out. You don't need to worry about any of that. We have Dora the Explorer. They are busy planning a date for you guys. It could definitely be outside, it could be a picnic, or they're thinking about introducing you to their family. If this is a queer relationship, they're planning on coming out. I'm coming out. But yeah, they are planning something awesome. We have the lighthouse, okay? So that could mean something to you. I can see you guys stargazing. We have the ugly duckling, okay? So they could just be saying that they always felt like they didn't fit in, but with you, you don't make them feel different. They could have a disability, or yeah, they could have a disability and you don't see them as like, oh, that's what you're known for, you know. You see them just as they are and you find them beautiful just as they are, you know, and they really appreciate that, because a lot of people would categorize them as just that one thing and you see them as more than that. So they really do appreciate that. Let's see what else we have. We have art of silence. So sometimes they just don't like talking. Sometimes they don't like texting, and yeah, they aren't a big texter. I'm just seeing a lot of outdoor things. I hope they aren't buying you a freaking cat or a pet, because I can see them like just trying to think of what should they get you, what should they do to show you or to reassure you that they like you. So yeah. What do they say about pile 2? What do they say about pile 2? What do they say about pile 2? We have fandom tension. Every time they're with you, there is just so much tension. They feel so much attraction towards you, and it's like it makes them lose their breath, you know. It's like, you know, in TV shows where it's like they get feral, you know, it's like I can't, I need you. And they really feel that. We have code name. Okay, so when they talk about you, they could use a code name with their friends and family. Or they try to change the gender when they talk about you. Like they'll say, oh yeah, my friend, and it's like, you know, so their friends might not know that you guys are dating right now, and that's why you're like, oh, like they haven't introduced me to their family, they don't talk about me to their friends, they don't post me. But yeah, it also says learn my G-spot. So they could be watching videos on like how to turn you on. I'm hearing that they've watched videos on like dirty talk and stuff. And then it says Libra like charm. So Libras just have this charm about them that is just so attractive, and it can't be recreated. And that's how they see you, and that's what they say about you. You're just very charming. What do they say about pile 2? We have the runner. So they talk about how sometimes they definitely feel a bit afraid. They could have commitment issues. What do they say about pile 2? Independent. So sometimes they talk about how they might feel a bit claustrophobic in this relationship, or they feel like a bit smothered in the relationship. So they do talk about how they want more independence. So I think it just comes down to insecurity, and they don't want to keep having to explain themselves. They don't want to keep reassuring you all the time. So I think that can be fixed with communication. What do they say about pile 2? We have Capricorn like skins. So they really love your skin tone, and they think you have amazing skin. And yeah, they're very much into you. That's what I got for pile 2. I hope the video resonated. I love you so much. And let's get into pile number 3. I read somewhere they were like, how do you show the number 3? Do you do this? Or do you do this? and it says a lot about you. I don't know what it says, but it says something. You can go Google that. You can go Google that. What is a pile number 3? You guys chose this gorgeous shell over here. Why do I feel like seeing? No, I can't hear the ocean. But yeah, what am I busy getting right off the bat? Let's just get into your song. You have the song Giant Woman by Steven Universe. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. Oh, I know it'll be great, and I just can't wait to see the person you are together. If you give it a chance, you can do a huge dance. Okay, so yeah, again, I am getting they could have an accent. This could be a long distance relationship. It could just be purely online. You haven't met them yet. I feel like this could even be like a celebrity, bro. Anyways, this person is saying that they just want to see you grow. They want to see you evolve. They see you as maybe someone that's younger than them. So I don't know. I don't think they're interested in you. Because I just see them saying that they want to see you turn into a giant woman. You can be any gender, but they want to see you grow. They want to see you evolve, and they want to see you happy, you know? They want you to be happy regardless. They think you're a cool person, but I think that's about it. Like, if they talk about you, they just say, oh yeah, they're cool. Like, I want to see what they're like when they grow up. But yeah, I think that's all they say. They could be in a relationship as well. Your channeled message: I think you look really happy and unbothered. We don't see each other much, but when I do, I think you're doing a good job. You don't need me to tell you that. You're your own person, and I can see you like someone else. So yeah, you could be in a love triangle, and maybe you have two people that you like, and you like this person more than the other person. And they kind of have noticed that. Yeah, they think you're doing a really good job, and they feel like you don't need their validation. They feel like when they don't know that you like them, bro. They don't know that you like them. Maybe they don't even know you. If it is a celebrity, if it's not a celebrity, I just feel like, yeah, they don't really know you. Spirit, what do they say about pile 3? So we have the commitment card, okay? So they just see you as someone that is committed to your job. You're very, you know, not cutthroat, but you're good at your job. I feel like they've just seen you around, and maybe they've seen you online, or they feel like you're very good with your communication. They feel like you're very healthy. You could be a therapist maybe. We have geskok and hartseer. They were surprised when they met you. They did not expect you to be maybe, not that you don't look like your photos. I just get the sense that they didn't expect you to be so short or so tall. So geskok means shocked, and hartseer means sad. Yeah, I just feel like they weren't interested in you, pile 3. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I don't think they like you that way. We have the dolphin, so they wouldn't mind getting to know you. They wouldn't mind talking to you more. We literally have the Sun card and Leo, so they have a big ego. I think more than anything, they talk about themselves. They don't talk about they don't talk about you because they talk about themselves. What do they say about pile 3? What do they say about pile 3? What do they say about pile 3? Alrighty, we have strong empath, so they think you are someone that is very emotional. Like I said, you just communicate very well, and they really do admire that about you. We have peak Scorpio, so you could be the older one, or it could be them. I'm getting like something about being 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old. Like, there's someone that's really old. I'm sorry, not old, older. There's an older person in this connection, and I get the sense that, yeah, maybe it could be you. You could be the older person, and I just get the sense that you are saying that your life is not over just because you turned a certain age. You know, you still want to change your life around, you still want to work, you still want to do this and that. It says 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. I can see a time where they're gonna talk to you and it's really important. So there's something that they've been meaning to ask you. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, they need to ask you something very important. We have free hugs for all. They are someone that's just very nice, very kind, and they see you as the same person. You give very nice hugs. And then we have the Joker card. So there could be times where you're very cynical and you just seem like you have a distaste for a lot of things, and they don't think it's a bad thing by any means. What do they say about pile 3? What do they say about pile 3? We have feign ignorance. So yes, I think that they don't talk about you that much. They just like, they're feigning ignorance, you know. If they hear something about you, good or bad, they just pretend like it doesn't matter, and they focus more on what they do know about you. So if there is a lot of gossip surrounding you, they don't pay attention to that, or if you did something, they don't hold it against you. That type of thing. We have the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, and being the duff. So there could be times where they look at you and they feel like that you need a hug, or they feel like you're going through the stages of grief right now, and they're just saying that, yeah, they want to give you a hug. We have IRL, like I said, overheard, and friend request. So I don't know why, but I keep getting that this is a celebrity, bro. You have not met this person, but you're going to. You will. What do they say about pile 3? We have the talk, hug or handshake. So when they do meet you, it's kind of like, oh, this is awkward. Should I give you a hug? Should I give you a handshake? We don't know each other that well. So I think it's really important that when you do speak to them, it's about how you approach them. If you want a romantic relationship, I said this in a previous video, don't put yourself in the friend zone when you talk to them, you know. Now, I'm not saying be super forceful. I just mean make your intentions pretty clear, whether it's verbally or with your body language, that you want this to be more than just a friendship. We have Ash, Astro, and Astrid, thought of you. So yeah, when you meet them, I think that if you do try to engage a more romantic thing, they could think about it. But we have the talk. So with that, it's like, you know, when someone says, so watch the movie That Awkward Moment. But yeah, it's like they left you on red, so just don't take it to heart. Okay, that is what I got for pile 3. I hope the video resonated. I love you so much. Let me know if you would like a personal reading, and let's get into pile number 4. What is up, pile number 4? You guys chose this really pretty shell, very gorgeous. Let's get into your reading. So what I'm busy getting is that you guys ended before you could even start. For some of you, I'm definitely getting Capricorn and Cancer energy. So you could have been the water sign and they could have been the earth sign, or vice versa. And I'm hearing that before they could make things right, you know, things ended. You guys ended things on a really bad note, and that's what they talk about. They say that, you know, they wish things could have ended more like amicably. By that I just mean they wish things could have ended on a good note. They didn't want their last opinion of, they didn't want your last opinion of them to be something bad, something bitter, you know. They just say that they wish that, you know, things could have ended better. That's what they say. Your song is Finding My Purpose by Kaylin Raps. Yeah, scared of love, scared of lies. I swear nothing compares to how we vibe. I saw your parents and I asked them your spirits look like. They said your smile ain't been near as bright, and neither has mine, but my actions ain't been as loud. So yeah, this person is trying to find their purpose right now. They're trying to make amends, and that's what they say. They talk to their friends about how they're thinking about approaching you again and just apologizing. Even if you guys don't get back together, they just want to clear the air. They want to tell you that, look, I know that maybe you thought in our relationship that I cheated on you, but actually I didn't. It was a misunderstanding. Yeah, they were just too immature to love you. I think that happens with a lot of relationships. This could have been a first love type thing, and you guys both loved each other, but you were too immature to show it, to express it, to maintain it, you know? They also talk to your parents maybe still, or I hear that they are still friends with one of your friends and maybe you don't even know it. But if this is an ex, bro, they literally are still talking to one of your friends. There's a mosquito in my room, please ignore that. And yeah, they know that you love them and that they loved you. You guys had something super real. It's giving The Notebook, you know, where she was like, we really did love each other, you know. So I just get the sense that this connection ended a very long time ago, and yeah, they do regret it. Because another line in the song was, I said I loved you, but my actions ain't been as loud. So they would say, oh, I love you, but their actions didn't show that, you know. They weren't as attentive to you as they should have been. Your channeled message is longer than anybody else's. It says, you're the one I want to be with, and I totally messed up, and I don't even know if you still care or want to give up. I should have focused on you, take you on more dates, care less about the gossip. If I could rewind time, I would. I'm trying to find my purpose. I took you for granted. Everybody's in my house. But you should definitely listen to the song When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. That song kept coming up, you know. They're just saying that they were focused on all the wrong things. They were focused on, I don't know, your flaws or their flaws. They were so focused and nitpicky on certain things. It's definitely giving Virgo energy, and they just wish that they didn't care as much about maybe they prioritize their family over you, or their friends over you, their career over you. They were never home, they were never there. They could have gone through something very traumatic, and afterwards they just weren't the same person, and you couldn't be around that negative energy. Yeah, they wish they could turn back time. Wish we could turn back time. So you can listen to the song Stress Out by 21 Pilots. What do they say about pile 4? What do they say about pile 4, Spirit? Alright, see, we have Piscean energy, so they could definitely be a Pisces. We have the time, a watch, so they wish they could turn back time. They wish they had more time with you. And yeah, they just talk about how they want to clear the room, clear the energy, you know. They want to address the elephant in the room. I'm hearing something about being pregnant. You could be pregnant. Yeah. They want to change your opinion about them. We have the confident card. So they think things are going to work out. They think that it could work. Not that you guys are going to get back together, but I feel like they're just sure that no matter what happens, they're confident that you're going to be happy regardless. You're going to do you regardless, and it doesn't matter whether they come forward or not. You don't need closure from them, but they need closure from you. We have gelukkig en skaam. That means happy and shy. They're happy for you, you know, whatever you're doing. You can listen to the song Happier by Ed Sheeran. There's so many songs, but yeah, it's like, you look happier, you do. I knew that someday you would, da 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 da. So you have moved on and they're happy for you, but obviously they're sad. They just want you guys to talk again. They want to be in your life again. Let's see. What do they say about pile 4, Spirit? What do they say about pile 4? If I get one more song, guys, you literally have the song To Build a Home by the Cinematic Orchestra, okay? It's like, there is a house built on the... It's very sad. Also listen to the song Don't Remember by Adele. Should I just make you a playlist, pile number 4? But yeah, they're saying don't you remember like the times we had. Listen to the song Goodbye by Miley Cyrus. We have Splinter. And they just feel like things got out of hand. If you guys just approached the situation differently, you guys would still be together. They feel like it was one minor thing. It's like a tiny little splinter, you know. It could have been fixed. Maybe there's still time. We have flustered, so they feel very flustered around you. And then we have an analytical mind. They've always been just very analytical. What do they say about pile 4? Ooh, that was a lot. That life experience. They think that now that you guys have had a break, now that time has passed, you guys will be better to each other. You guys will be healthier to each other. And then we have physical touch and clean nayo. They are trying to say that they have grown, they are more mature, and they want to hold you again. But I want to hold you. What song is that? And I don't want to lose you like I'm saying goodbye. We're never... You know that song. You can listen to that song. I'm thinking, should I pull out some more cards? Zoom, 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 zoom. Spirit, what do they say about pile 4? What do they say about pile 4? In your eyes and working again, Taurus. So yeah, they are getting their life back on track, and they still think about your eyes. They think about, you know, how they felt when you guys were together. They know you, Pinky Promise. They're saying they know you. They know that you don't like this person that you're with right now. You want to be with them. They can tell that, you know, you still want them. And I still want you. And I still need you. Your life is your life. It's up to you what you want to do, but they're willing to wait. It says new and Pisces. So yes, I just get the sense that they have improved. They have grown up and they're ready to get you back, okay? That is what I got for pile 4. I hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into pile number 5. What is up, my amazing awesome gemstones? You guys chose pile number 5, okay? This really pretty shell, okay? Now let's get straight into your song. No dilly-dallying, okay? Your song is Getting Over You by Childcare. To help me get over you, I get dressed up in your clothes, I do. To help me get through to you, I turn into you. I never thought losing you would end up with us finding a new me. To help me get through the hurt. The song is really good. I recommend you to listen to it. I really like the beat and the melody. But yeah, what do they say about you? This person is talking about how they went through a lot of different phases trying to get over you. I'm hearing that it's one of those things where, let's say you broke up with your ex and then you meet up again and they say, well, to be honest, I've hooked up with like 18 people. And then you're like, I just went on one date, you know, and they're like, oh my god. So I just get the sense that this person has tried a lot of different things to get over you, whether it's sex or obsessive or, you know, just like a lot of different things. I do feel like they've also been venting to their friends a lot about how much they miss you and like how much pain they feel. And they talk about how they still have clothes that you gave them, or they still reread like old text messages. And yeah, they just try to do whatever they can to move on from you, to get through the pain, get through the hurt. Your channeled message says, I've been trying to make you jealous, drinking more, going out more. I used to try to do everything to get you back, but now I realize that we broke up for the right reason, and this is our situation. I'm moving on, and I hope you are too. All my love, goodbye. Pile 5, that is so sad, okay? That is really, really, really sad. But yeah, this person is saying that they are realizing that they need to move on, you know? They can't keep living in the past. And there's a quote that goes, you are you and I am I. And if in the end we end up together, then it's beautiful. It's from Boy Meets World, Corey and Topanga. So yes, I get the sense that they are hoping you guys can reconnect again, but as of right now, they are trying to get over you. They can't keep going through this pain, you know. They don't want to be hurting anymore. What do they say about pile 5? Alrighty, with the kiss, they definitely still talk about like how you guys, if you guys sleep together, they talk about sex, or they talk about your body. They still talk about, you know, that type of thing. They say like, god damn, pile 5 was so good, like they had the baddest body, you know. They talk about how maybe they bought something for you and it was really expensive and it was non-refundable. So they talk about how much money they spent on you, not in a negative way. I think it's just more like a frustrating way, where they're saying like, damn, like I bought these tickets and now I have to go alone. Would it be weird if I asked them if they still want to go? We have Sunday and Friday, so something could happen on Sunday or Friday. We have the Hermit card, okay? So they try not to mention you too much, and they could be saying that you kind of went ghost. You might not be posting on social media anymore, or you just don't, yeah, you don't post anymore. It's kind of like nobody knows what you've been up to. You could have been going through your glow up phase, because I see them saying that you've just been getting more attractive every single day and you look amazing. They talk about how you're glowing up. We also have the World card, so yeah, they're saying that you seem to be doing really well for yourself. You seem to be happy, you know, you got your coin, you got your career, like they're saying you're doing great, you know. What do they say about pile 5? Okay, we have dreams are good, so they still dream about you sometimes. And it's interesting because I don't know if you watched Twilight before, but after they broke up, you know, she would wake up like freaking screaming her heart out. So she thought the dreams were actually good because the pain reminded her of that guy. So yes, they could be dreaming about you and they aren't even mad about it. We have Sagittarius-like relationships. So Sagittarius people in relationships are very interesting because they suck at commitment. I'm sorry, but it's true. I said what I said. There are times where they are very committed, 100%, and when they are, they just get so comfortable, like completely comfortable. And they talk about that. They talk about the good times. We have Aquarius-like control. They talk about maybe how you used to be a bit of a control freak, how you always wanted things to be a certain way. And they feel like now, after you guys broke up, you just seem way more free. You seem like you're not as uptight. You're not as, you know, wanting everything to be a certain way. You're letting loose more. It's kind of like one of those situations where, you know, you were dating someone and you kind of built them up, and then you break up and the next person gets this healed version of them. And it sucks because you're like, why didn't I get that version, you know? What do they say about pile 5? What do they say about pile 5? Okay, I will link down the film I Miss You. It is such a great short film, and it's just about this guy writing a letter to this girl, and he's saying, I miss you. It doesn't mean I want to get back together, it just means I miss you. And he doesn't end up sending the letter, but it's very meaningful, you know. So yeah, I feel like they've definitely written a lot of messages to you. They've sent a lot of text messages, but they just haven't sent it to you. We have caught in the act. Look behind you. Shoo. Okay, that's interesting. What could that mean? Caught in the act. So I'm guessing that they were stalking you, or they mentioned you somehow, and it was kind of obvious that they're not over you, but they're trying to be. I'm hearing that they refer to you in the present tense. So if you guys broke up or something, they like, if it's your ex-girlfriend, they were like, oh, my girlfriend. And then it's like, hey, I saw that, you know, or yeah, I feel like someone caught them in the act and they're having to explain something right now. If they're moving on, it's like someone caught them still thinking about you. Had to protect you, just you. So they're talking about how they felt like they need to protect you and your feelings. We have I crave you, so they crave you, and friendly reminder. Okay. Let's see. What do they say about pile 5? What do they say about pile 5? We have 2 video essays. What motivates you? So interesting. I don't have a video essay for you to watch, but you could be into video essays. What motivates you? They're just wondering, like, with this glow up that you're busy having, they're like, how did you get over me so quickly? You know, like, what did you do? How did you move on so fast? We have take me on a trip. So yeah, they think about the good times. You're so pretty, OMG, thank you, so are you, silent. They talk about how if they were to message you, they think that that's how the conversation would go. Not exactly like that, but just, hey, how are you? I've been good. How are you? How are the plants? And and then that's it. You know, it would end like that. And then we have brave Gemini. So they feel like they need to be brave and just, you know, talk to you, send the message, and yeah, let's see what else am I busy getting. I feel like this does not look cute. What do they say about pile 5? Expectations, you let me down. Is that okay? They had high expectations for this relationship and they're disappointed that it ended, and they're saying, is it okay that I feel like that? Gemini, holding out unfazed by your wavering touch. That is such a Gemini thing. It's kind of like I said about Sagittarius people, you can be in a relationship and you can tell things are going south, but you just ignore it because you're so happy and you love them so much, and you aren't even noticing this person's wavering, that this person's pulling back, you know. And I'm guessing that they only realize now in hindsight that that was happening. Anyways, that is what I got for pile 5. I hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into pile number 6. What is up, pile number 6? You guys chose this shell over here. Very pretty, super cute. Okay. Alrighty, let's get into your song. It is I Wear Glasses by Mating Ritual. You're not 20 and detached now. Way too easy to push your chest out. Well, I've been watching you. Here's your drink, come and dance now. I like the way your body moves. I wear glasses so that I can see you better. I put shoes on so that we can walk together. Now this song is super nice. Definitely listen to it. I will link it down below. It's a SoundCloud song, so you need to, okay? Anyways, this person could wear glasses, and they're kind of talking about how you are older now. I feel like they're seeing you in a different light. You know, maybe before they never saw you as, I don't know, attractive, or they just, yeah, I feel like they weren't attracted to you before, but now they're like, wait, like pile 6 has it going. They got that thing, you know? And they realize that you're way more detached now. You're very sure of yourself, and that's what they're into, you know? I feel like once you stop caring about someone, that's when they start caring, and that's what That's what's happening right now. They talk about, you know, your boobies, or like if you're toned, and they want to go out with you. They're saying like, here's your drink, like let's dance, don't get settled in, like we're moving our body, very physical. But there is a sense that they're saying like, I put shoes on so that we can walk together. So if you have been sleeping with this person, I get the sense that it's not just sex, but sex is a big part of it, and your channeled message definitely reinforces that idea. So it says sex, that is what I want, that is what I talk about. I want to know what touching you would feel like. Hold me, aftercare, love, lust, toxicness. Do you feel like dancing with the devil? Take my hand. I'm also getting the song Can't Help Falling in Love with You. So this person is very much a player. They're a player, and they talk about how they want to sleep with you. And yeah, that's what they talk about. They talk about how they want to sleep with you, they want to touch you, they want to do the nasty, they want to do the devil's tango. What did they say about pile 6? What did they say about pile 6? Okay, literally we have the shoes, and literally it said the same thing. So maybe they got a new pair of shoes, or I'm just seeing that even after you guys, you know, did the devil's tango, I see them still wanting to do, like I said, aftercare, wanting to talk to you. And just because they're interested in the devil's tango doesn't mean that they're heartless, doesn't mean that they don't want to get to know you afterwards as well. Like, yes, their mind is on that 100%, but they're not a horrible person. They're not super closed off, you know. Like, they don't detest the idea of getting into a relationship. Like, you can see this, a shell. The synchronicities are synchroniciting. Okay, so like this person's scared, but then their heart's out there, you know. So they're wondering like, should they put their heart on the line? They see you with someone that's very attractive, and they're just wondering like, should they open up to you? And that's what they talk about. They talk about, like I said, the devil's tango, but also about their feelings and their emotions. You know, this is the teardrop. They could be a water sign, so there are times where they get very emotional, and I even see them crying to their friends. This is the most emotional pile I think I've gotten. Or it's the first time I've mentioned crying, which is weird because this sounds so superficial, but sometimes that's the ones that are most emotional. Okay, they are thinking about changing their ways. Okay, they could be thinking about settling down, but they're scared to do that. They're like, I'm thinking about it, but should I do it? Discipline. Do you avoid him due to the punishment he imposes? So sometimes they ignore you on purpose because they don't want to get too attached to you. What do they say about pile 6? Oh my god. We have look at me, walk me to my door. If I see one more walking thing, where are you guys going? They're wondering, what direction is this relationship heading? Like, that's what they talk about. They say like, oh, like, you know, like, I don't know where this is going. Like, sometimes we're busy fucking, and then other times we're like talking about life. So I don't know, like, which way are we going? Like, I can't tell. And they want to ask you about it, but they don't want to ruin what's happening right now. They're saying like, let's not put a label on it, you know. They may have breathe in lung energy. They talk about how they are enjoying the moment, they're enjoying being with you. We have Scorpio like magic, so there could be a Scorpio, and being with you just feels magical. We have eyes, eye contact, gazing, look away, stare. Literally it says look at me and then the eyes. Oh my word, is this person your freaking soulmate? What is going on? What do they say about pile 6? What do they say about pile 6? Y'all, this might be your soulmate. I can't believe I said that. We have the home card. They could definitely be a Libra. You could watch the movie Home also, but yeah, I'm just sensing that when they first met you, it was very physical, and now it's kind of like, maybe I actually want to open up to you, you know. We have self-made. They could be a Leo as well. So yes, maybe you were dropping hints that you wanted this connection to be more serious. You gave them an ultimatum, and you know, they're wondering, like, what do we do? They're saying the night is still young. They are still a player. They're saying the night is still young. Don't worry about the labels, you know, we'll figure it out, da 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 da. And then we also have we're not doomed. So as much as, like I said, they seem like a player, they seem like they don't care, all that stuff, it's like when push comes to shove, they do care about you. They are still doing aftercare. They do want to make sure you get home safe. You know, everything is consensual, all that stuff. And yeah, they want to give you hope. If you ever feel hopeless, they want to let you know, like, it gets better. What do they say about pile 6? We have Scorpio, glimmering lights covered by your specks of dust. They see you honestly as glimmering lights, and sometimes they feel like they are those specks of dust and they're dimming your light. Pisces, thoughts or memories, my walls are made of trust. Okay. We have Leo, more than one, closed all my walls but forgot about the window. So yeah, they close himself off emotionally, but they left the window open in case you want to come through. Okay. It also could be a Cancer. What do they say about pile 6? We have extroverts. There could be an extrovert, a butterflies again, excited again. Alrighty, they are feeling butterflies when they're with you. They never thought they would feel butterflies again, but they are. What do they say about pile 6? Should I tell you? Y'all, should they confess to you? What do they say about pile 6? I want to text you, talk to me. Ooh. They're gonna confess to you. They may also have introvert. That's interesting. Introvert and extrovert. So that could be this connection. You know, one of you is the introvert, the other person is the extrovert. And then it says lol sus, lol interested. And I feel like that is this connection. Like, it's a little sus, you know, with the whole devil's tango thing. But it's also like they're interested. You know, I'm interested. I want to know what's happening, okay? What else? I can pull out some more cards. What do they say about pile 6? What do they say about pile 6? What do they say about pile 6, Spirit? Ooh. INTP, people interest me, conversations don't. So they're interested in you, but sometimes they don't want to talk. They just want to do the devil's tango. Life's a bitch, then you keep living. I just see they want to give you hope whenever you are hopeless. Cancer, let me show you my home, but remember, you are just a guest. You could move in though. See again where it's like, you can come in, but this is my house, okay? But like, do you want to move in maybe? Like, that's literally what's happening. I don't know. Should I pull out more cards? I feel like that is enough cards. That is enough. What do they say about pile 6? You look different when I tell you how I feel, and they could have fire sign in moon. Moon in fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So when they tell you how they feel, you could look at them differently. Like, what? I thought we had an agreement. We have Taurus, waiting for rain, hating the mud. Again with the emotions. Tell you for. They want to tell you. This person's gonna confess. My heart is in my thoughts, moon in water sign. Okay, I'm just pulling out all these cards. Capricorn, I told you once and thought you heard. Okay, maybe they confessed to you in your sleep and they were like, but I told you how I felt. And it's like, babes, I was sleeping. I did not hear that. Anyways, that is what I got for pile 6. I hope the video resonated. I love you so much. Let me know what other videos you want me to make. If you would like a personal reading, my details are down below. Donations are available as well, you know, just to keep the channel going. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!